and a one. And oh, there we go. Now we're connected. Hello, everybody. I know that no one's here yet, but I'm the time that I will take soaking out,
I'm here.
explaining what I remember of the last time we played this, because it was still January the last time we played this, before our dear Dave started work. Our Dave is here.
I am here.
Oh, there we go. For a moment there, I was like, it's another ghost. Oh, thank you, Dave. Okay, so we have Patrick Moore. That's our main character. Although I think at the moment we're currently
Mm-hmm.
Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. But to recap,
Oh yeah, we are him.
recap right back to the beginning. What's that called? Hello, Dee Dee. We're Patrick Moore, our professor. Well, no, we're a professor, but like our colleague that we study the paranormal with. Thank you, Dee Dee. Drink. Has
Thank you,
disappeared,
Diddy.
and apparently money went missing. Although after a lot of back and forth with a lot of people, we found out that that money was actually donated to Professor Ward, that he was just putting through the school, like out the school account. So it's like the money was actually always for Ward doing his research. But in looking for him, we found that there's this device that's supposed to, capture, allow people to see properly the paranormal, ghosties. And part of that, we had to, I can't remember her name, but there's an older woman who turns out to be Professor Ward's childhood friend, um, who
And they saw a ghost. They saw a spooky.
they did see as spooky, but she, uh, what's it called? Uh, yeah, so she took him to Professor Ward's secret laboratory. They found a box they needed to set up and fix. So she'd been putting that together with all the parts we were finding for her. We went and found the Scarlet Stone, which is like a fancy stone that it's a fancy stone. I can't remember what it actually specifically does, but we had to go to a very out of town place and were almost killed by cultists. Unfortunately,
That's right.
the dude that we went there with got killed by cultists, and yeah, we came back into town, walked up to catch up with the lady who's been fixing the box, and in walks Sir Conan Arthur Doyle and Professor Ward. And so we're currently now in a flashback of Sir Arthur Conan Doyle about how he found Professor Ward. But Professor Ward just came in and went, "Oh, you found all these things. That's great. That's great. I love that you're prepared for what's happening." And our Patrick Moore was like, "What the fuck are you talking about? You told me nothing, and that you're just
We're,
expecting me to be happy." So yeah, so
and we're at the police station now, I think, right?
we're at Scotland Yard, my friend,
Yes.
as
Yes.
Professor Sherlock Bones. I think we just finished speaking to Sergeant Collins.
Sarah, huh?
We went to the cops. How shameful. Regarding Professor Nelson Ward's disappearance, I don't remember the voice I used for Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, but here we are.
Do you have any leads? Don't remember my voice either.
Yes, I believe I've stumbled onto an important clue.
Would you mind sharing it with me? This is my job, by the way.
Apparently, Professor Ward left his home last night accompanied by someone. A beggar, a certain Rupert, witnessed the event.
Was this Rupert the last person who saw Professor Ward?
Indeed.
And could he recognize that person?
He couldn't see his face, but he's certain he was missing an arm. He was armless.
Right or left? Arm, that is.
Left. He also heard his voice. Let's say he threatened him, or rather, he threatened him indirectly.
Not many details, but enough for me to organize a lineup tonight. We've had several registered disabled individuals of that sort. I suppose the guy's been threatening beggars at night would be among them. Yes. Could you bring in that beggar here so we can identify the guy?
Indeed.
Right. In the meantime, I'll have Mallory gather a few suspects who fit the description you provided.
Thank you for your assistance, Sergeant.
I'll do everything I can to clear this up. As I said, Nelson Ward is still one of ours.
Well. Mallory seems to be looking for something in that drawer. I better let him work. I think that's all we had to do at the cops. Was organize.
Just go to him.
Yeah, just go to him and have a.
Aw, thank you, Dee Dee.
Yeah, I think we just have to go back to Rupee and say, hey, babe, come to the cops. Rupert, sir. Would you be so kind to accompany me to the police station?
Me? Why me? I don't even remember my own voice. I ain't done nothing.
I know, and you need not worry. You just have to come with me and pick out the one-armed man from a lineup. That's simple.
Pick him out? I don't know what any trouble, sir.
You can
I'm
rest
just an
assured
humble beggar.
he will not be able to see you.
You sure about that?
I give you my word. Lineups protect the witness.
I don't know. Never been in one.
I mean, that's good. That means that you would have been in the lineup itself rather than... I, however, have been in several, so trust me, I will say your anonymity will be preserved. Oh, I'm lower than Dave.
You seem like someone who knows what he's talking about. Or hell, at least acts like he knows what he's talking about.
What do you
Fine,
say?
Eddie.
It will only take a few minutes of your time. If not for me, do it for the professor.
Oh, well, what the heck. I'll do it for the professor. Shall we go?
Yes. Here we go. After this lineup, I will have a look at the order levels.
Dun.
I am fascinated by this room. It's nothing like the last one I was in for a lineup. Can I lick the window? Well,
Do you like it? The glass separating us from the suspects is special. As you can observe, both you and I can see clearly what's on the other side. They'll only see their own reflection.
and I suppose there's vents up there allow communication with the room on the other side so they can hear you?
Exactly. If I raise my voice, I can give orders to the suspects.
Ew. Fascinating. Why isn't Rupert in?
Costs a pretty penny to install these spaces in all police stations.
Oh, I left money in my other pockets.
But with this method, witness safety doubles. That's what matters. You hear that, Mr. Rupert? You have nothing to fear. You can come here without any problem.
Lovely top hat, Mr. Rupert.
You seem safe.
Mallory, line them up.
You heard the sergeant, gentlemen. Form a line and stop in the center of the room. Halt. Excellent. Stand proud, not even the Royal Guard marches as well as you do. Look straight ahead and wait for the sergeant's instructions, please.
What kind of shit is this?
What's the matter?
You asking me what's the matter? There's a paddy man in there. The first one, the bald one. Why isn't he behind bars? Are you taking the absolute piss or what?
We have no evidence that this gentleman has committed a crime.
He's a paddy man. He belongs to a gang of extortionists and murderers, he does.
Oh,
Isn't that crime enough?
Sir, when we're here so you can identify the person you saw last night.
Poppycock. So the rumours are true. Police turned a blind eye to these Irish pigs.
oh.
I can't believe I just said that, but this institution stinks. You're a corrupt lot, innit?
Don't go to the cops, mate. Rupert, I don't think this is the time.
Sir, watch your mouth when speaking to this immaculate institution. Do you want to be detained for contempt? Because I'll do it. Is that what you want?
Let's get this over with.
Very well. Gentlemen, you've been given a note with a phrase written on it.
I was wondering what they were holding.
I'll call you by the number you've been assigned. When you hear it, read the note out loud. Do not attempt to fake your voice. Don't try to deceive us. We'll know. Got it? Let's begin. Number 1. No! You're number 5. Number 1 is the person at the other end.
I don't think so. Oh
I've
God!
been assigned number 4, sir.
Mallory!
Mallory! The hell have you done? Doesn't matter. You'll be number 1 from now on. The one to your left will be number 2, and so on. Is that clear? Let's start again. Number 1. Say your line.
You haven't seen anything.
Understood? Right. Number 2.
You haven't seen anything, understood?
Thank you. Number 3. Number 3? Are you deaf?
Sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry, sir.
Well, I can't read and I've got 2 voices.
Did you hear the phrase your colleague said?
Yes.
Just repeat it, Christ's sake.
Okay. You haven't seen anything, understood?
Very well, thank you. Number 4.
Oi, you scumbag!
Oi.
Not a word!
Not a word.
About what happened here, you understood?
What? You can't read either, or you're making up what's on the note.
I just wanted to add some more drama. Who wrote this? This line isn't believable.
Do you see, Sir Arthur? Do you see what the fuck I have to deal with? We have an aspiring writer amongst us. Be careful, he might give you a run for your money. Can you just read what the note fucking says? By all that's holy, Mallory. Where do you find this guy?
From the theatre, Sergeant. He's an actor.
We're in a lineup, not an audition. Just read the line as is written.
You haven't seen anything? Understood? Is this okay?
Yep, fine, thank you very much. Jesus.
You've got number 5.
Number 5, for the love of Christ.
You haven't seen anything, you understood?
Mr. Rupert, which of these people spoke to you last night?
Number 2.
Number 2? Are you sure?
Absolutely, number 2, mate. That voice is unmistakable.
Clive, really? I thought you were going to turn over a new leaf.
I don't know what this is all about, Sergeant. But I promise you I haven't done anything wrong. I'm an honest person now. I even have a decent job. I'm a coachman.
A coachman? And how you drive with only one hand?
Very carefully, Sergeant.
Are you sure it's Clive?
I'll give you my word, sir.
All
right, gentlemen. Show's over. Please exit to the stage left. I mean left. Just leave left. Everyone except number 2. And thank you very much for your cooperation.
Come on, gentlemen. You heard the Sergeant. I would like to speak to the suspect, Sergeant. Oh, so hello, Dr. H.
Sure, go ahead. Well done here, Mr. Rupert. You can go. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Thank you for coming to the pigs.
Did you pay anything?
What?
What?
For doing this?
Of course not. Is it not enough for you to contribute to justice?
No. Good night.
Clive, isn't it? Have I got into trouble, sir? I don't know. You should know. Can I ask if you were on Dorset Street last night? Indeed, I was there last night. I picked up a gentleman at number 14. A certain Ward. He said he was a professor. You didn't know him previously? No, sir. It's the first time I saw him. And we're in love now. And where did you take him? To the Blackstone Asylum, sir. Half an hour earlier, a gentleman gave me a note with Mr. Ward's address and the destination he was to be taken to. Would you recognize that person? No, sir. It was very dark and he hardly spoke to me. He just gave me the note with the exact fare. Did you speak with Professor Ward or just drive him? Oh, yes. Yes, on the way to the carriage, we had a very strange conversation. According to him, he had received a letter detailing certain supernatural events that had occurred in a cell at the asylum. Apparently, he was a ghost hunter and his services were required. He was excited as a child on Christmas Eve. He was shitting his pants. Why did you tell the booger not to speak about anything he saw? Oh, the note I was given indicated under no circumstance would anyone know that the professor was heading to Black's. Oh shit, I'm telling you everything, aren't I? Oh shit, oh no. I see, continue. Upon arriving at the asylum, a terrible thing happened. I got paid. As soon as we got off the carriage, 2 orderlies were waiting for him, along with someone who seemed to be the director of the facility. The orderlies grabbed him by the arms and dragged him away screaming. He was insane! I would have suspected it from all those ghost stories he'd told me.
Good heavens!
Professor Ward is not insane. He is the foremost authority on metaphysics in all of London. I don't know what that is. Apparently neither do the people in charge of the center. They dragged him away. Have you heard the accounts of events, Sergeant?
By God, yes! We must do something about this misunderstanding immediately. I'll wait for the boys to come and I'll accompany them back to Blackstone myself.
Wait. This can't be delayed.
I told you before, all my officers are busy. I'll go myself, but the chief has just left and I can't leave the station in Mallory's hands. You saw how fiasco this was. Let's just wait a couple of hours, for the love of God.
Alright. May I go on ahead? I'll be waiting for you at the asylum gate.
Alright, Sir Arthur. Don't do anything on your own. Wait for backup. You're a loose cannon.
I am a loose cannon.
Just wait there until we arrive. I appreciate your inquiries, but time for playing detective is over.
Never.
Wink, wink. Let's leave this matter to the professionals, okay? Wink, wink.
Completely agree. Wink nod. Blackstone Asylum. I'd heard chilling tales of inhumane treatments of patients. Ooh, atmospheric. Trepanning, electroshock therapy, and cold water baths to alleviate their illnesses. Although a cold plunge does help with certain things. It depends what's happening. Entering Blackstone was like stepping back a century. A place that should no longer exist in this modern world.
Well, I hate to disappoint you, but it exists in the 90s because we've explored it.
Yes. Locked.
Who goes there? Who are you? What do you want?
I've come to visit a patient.
But this institution doesn't allow visitors, sir. And even if it did, this wouldn't be the time for it. It's late and raining.
There seems to be a misunderstanding with one of the patients.
The asylum is closed, sir. You have an issue, contact the administration.
Close? Look at all the lights that are on. But you see.
Well, I'd advise you to leave. The storm's getting worse. You wouldn't want to be in such a remote place.
I enjoy being wet.
What? Good night.
Curse it! Alright, I'm just gonna
You know what this means?
check my audio level. Yep.
It means more Blackstone Chronicles.
Oh, you bloody brilliant.
Oh, shit.
Alright, is Dave kind of in line with me now? Dave, can you speak?
This is me speaking,
It
trying to
seems-
see if we're in line.
Yeah, I mean...
Now I'm fucking singing.
all
'Cause
of
why
the
the
fucking
fuck not?
time. Alright, we seem to be around the same sort of zone.
That's good.
I'm going to jingle jangle on this.
You still here? Why don't you leave?
I need to see a patient. It's urgent. Oh, I broke into my Professor Ward voice for a moment there.
You see that plaque to your right there?
Yes.
Have a look at the fucking thing, please.
No unannounced visits allowed.
Exactly. No exceptions will be made for you, okay?
How can I arrange... Oh, whoops.
Well,
I clicked the wrong thing.
Exactly. That's right. That's exactly what I was just saying. Of course they're mad. Are you two? Do you belong in here?
What I meant to say was, how can I arrange a visit?
Write a letter to the director of the facility and go from there, alright? Or we'll wait till tomorrow morning, request an appointment with him.
When will the director be able to see me?
In a week, I suppose. 3 days if it's urgent.
Do you know I'm waiting for the police? They will handle the matter that has brought me here.
Well, that's fine with me, sir. When the authorities arrive, I'll gladly open this door for them. But until then, fuck off. Not for you. I don't know who you are. You could have escaped from here from all I know.
Are you aware of Professor Nelson Ward's admission?
Professor? I've got no record of a professor being admitted. And why would I? I'm just a door guard. But we have 3 Napoleons, 5 Neros, and 4 Jesuses, right?
Oh, it is busy in there. You don't know who I am?
Enlighten me.
I am Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. Does the name ring a bell?
No.
Sherlock Holmes?
Are you telling me you're Sherlock Holmes? I think you do belong in here.
Hell no! I write the adventures of Sherlock Holmes.
Does the name Oliver Twist ring a bell?
Of course.
Could say I'm Charles Dickens then. However, in keeping with this absurdity, I'll say I'm Oliver Twist himself. What do you think of that?
Let me into the asylum. I am a doctor.
Oh, Dr. Sherlock Holmes, is it? Thought you said you were a writer.
But I am also a doctor. I
I
studied
think
medicine.
you do belong in here.
I studied medicine at the University of Edinburgh, served as a ship's doctor, and studied ophthalmology in Vienna. That means I looked into people's eyes. After that, I opened a private practice in London before focusing on writing. So I have the authority to enter this asylum.
You know what? I was a sailor on a schooner. That doesn't give me the right to demand entry to the SS Yuvik. Anyway, this isn't a public hospital. The rules here are stricter. So, please respect them.
I like Dr. H has just said, wait, is this entertainment? Am I learning? Let me in. I'll catch pneumonia. Oh, I'm falling back into again. Patrick Moore.
I think I can fix that.
Finally. I thought you'd never come to your senses.
Here, have this. Use this to protect yourself from the rain and go back the way you came.
Oh.
What the hell even is that?
Let's have a look. Oh, it's a blanket.
A blanket. Oh, a fucking wet blanket.
Oh.
Step away from the gate, please. I've bloody told you.
Can I step on this vine? It looks very sturdy. This vine looks sturdy. I could climb it to get inside.
Don't even think about it. I can see you, you idiot. Don't try anything crazy. I'll be watching you. I was a little nervous of you before, but now I just think you're annoying.
There's something in the bushes. Oh.
Is that a brolly?
It's
It
an
is.
old tattered umbrella. Can I combine these? I could use the blanket to act as an umbrella fabric. But it's the other way around. The blanket to work as an umbrella fabric. But I've been in the rain so long, I'm already soaked to the bone. Okay. What about these vines? He can't see me if I'm doing this. Ah, these vines cannot do it. I think
You're
the
right.
guardhouse is right behind.
So leave if you don't want trouble, and maybe use your internal monologue.
Can I cover up the asylum gate so he can't see what's at? No.
Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. Bloody don't do it. We're just trying to get admitted here, aren't we?
Yeah.
Don't you even be thinking about it.
Okay. Oh, there's a to the wall. Maybe we need to walk this way.
Aha.
Oh. This is a brick. This brick seems loose. I can't remove it with my bare hands, but what if I use my brolly? I could jump to hook the umbrella onto the ivy, but no, I want the brick. Brick it. I think I'll use the umbrella tip to leverage it. That'll help me get it out. Excellent. It seems to have moved a bit. It shouldn't be difficult to remove. I couldn't remove it completely, but it will make a good foothold to support me climbing the wall without difficulty. Alright, get on the brick then. The brick dislodged enough to support my foot and climb up the wall without problem. Ah,
Those
cool.
slacks up there, yeah, glass shards. Look at them.
What if I put some...
Wait, did they actually do that before barbed wire? Just
I guess.
glass shards sticking out?
Good aim,
That's
Arthur!
crazy.
The blanket should protect me from the glass shards. Well. Right. Well, let's go.
Let's go. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Woo-ha!
It's the Super Arthur, Sir Arthur Conan Doyle brothers.
Jesus Christ! Who are you? You
Who are you?
cannot be. Oh, you
Oh.
can be, yeah?
Oh,
Figuring out how to access the asylum lobby had cost me a great deal of back pain and incipient cold. There was no way the nurse was going to let me visit the professor, and I didn't want to go through the ordeal of sneaking into the cells again. Oh, jeez. So I employed a weapon that the Britons of my social standing knew very, 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 very well. Arrogance! What's this about me not being able to be here, my good woman? And what do you mean, who am I? Ooh.
Dr. Jekyll.
Dr. Stewart, Dr. Moreau. I'm Dr. Jekyll! Dr. Jekyll? Damn it. You refer to me as if you don't know me! I've never seen you around here, Dr. Jekyll. No. Well, I understand you may have never noticed my presence in Blackstone. You are just a simple nurse. I'm the head nurse, Doctor. Details! I'm here because a very serious mistake has been made. One of the patients must be discharged immediately. So tell me which cell Professor Nelson Ward is located, and I will apologize to him for this institution's incompetence. I changed my mind. Call the warden and tell him to bring Professor Ward before me. I'll wait for him here. Come on! What are you standing there for? Move! Excuse me, Dr. Jekyll, but I've not been informed about this matter. You should know nothing happens in Blackstone without Director Edwards' approval. So unfortunately, I cannot help you. In any case, if the guard let you through, your credentials must be correct. Feel free to access any part of the facility. However, regarding this alleged error with one of the patients, I'll have to wait for confirmation with the director. Where is the director? I will speak to him and have this matter resolved in minutes. By the way, tell me your name and I will record what little help I received from you. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Jesus Christ, Doyle.
Mrs. Hunt, Army's right hand. And the director is not at Blackstone right now. His right hand, eh? I know, and I'm facing defeat, and I realized Mrs. Hunt was not going to give in, and that she gave the director hand jobs. I could have waited for Sergeant Collins to show up, but by now he should have already arrived with the cavalry. There was an innocent man being held at Blackstone, and I didn't want him to spend another minute in one of those cells. Therefore, I had to rely on my wits once again to free him. Thank you for your time, Mrs. Hunt. Curses! Let's speak to Mr. Bentley. Oh, hello, Sam. This is an English Haunting. We haven't played it for a while, but here we are. I'm looking for a patient. Would you know which cell I can find him in?
Ask the old hag about that.
Who's the old hag?
Who do you think? Mrs. Hunt.
She looks much younger than you, mate. Do you always sweep the same area? There's more lobby to sweep.
Are you saying the lobby is dirty?
Oh, it's filthy. Truth is, everything looks very clean.
Then shut the fuck up. Gladly, sir.
I congratulate you on keeping this place so clean.
Oh, wow. That's because Lady Ainsworth is coming to visit her daughter tomorrow. She was locked up in Blackstone for eating her music teacher, you know.
Jesus!
I know, it's crazy. Usually there's so much dust here that if a draft blew in this place, it would look like downtown London on a foggy day. See those roses? Normally they're dry, withered, and full of worms.
Did you say Lady Ainsworth's daughter ate her music teacher?
I shouldn't say this, but in the end, it's what the rich will do to all of us if we don't take action.
Shit. So it's not eat the rich, it's the rich will eat.
Well, we have to eat them first.
But did she really eat her music teacher? Literally. Did Lady Ainsworth's daughter practice cannibalism?
I'm not lying, and there's a fucking bot in the chat. Oh, DD has fucking got it. Look at her go. She attended her classes with genuine. One day, while the poor wretch was playing Sonata for Piano No. 1 in F minor, Camilla Ainsworth hit him in the head and killed him.
Ooh. What a name also for that character, for that character DD just banned. Unkempt Fatty. Wow.
Wow. You missed 3 notes and you call yourself a teacher? The maid heard her scream. Then she cut off his hands with a 12th century sword hanging on the wall and dismembered him.
Oh.
Scoundrels. Scoundrels everywhere.
She took off that dong.
She made a stew with his liver, heart, and those hands that missed the notes.
Wow.
Yes, wow indeed. She served the dish with a fine wine while eating. The maids heard her humming Beethoven's sonata.
A tremendous story. I must write this down
Yes,
for
it's
another
fucking
time.
crazy.
In fact, I don't recall reading it in the newspaper.
Lady Ainsworth wields a lot of power. She silenced the newspaper editors with her checkbook. She even managed to spare the daughter from execution when the crime was discovered. Even though she couldn't prevent her from being admitted to Blackstone.
I gather Lady Ainsworth is someone important.
She's been the main benefactor of Blackstone since her daughter was admitted here. She usually donates large sums to the institution. Director Edwards usually always wants her to have a good impression of the center. Every time she comes, I have to clean the entire lobby. Floors, columns, picture frames, you know, the works. Everything has to be impeccable.
Carry on with your work. Oh, litter bin. It is empty. Oh, documents. These are a record of recent patient admissions. According to this, Professor Ward is in cell 31 in the third hallway of the West Wing. I'll take it. Wow. I accidentally spilled the ink onto the documents. For goodness sakes, Dr. Jekyll. What have you done? Let me fix it. No, just stay away from there, please. Jesus Christ, what a mess. Don't touch anything! I see the ink-stained page that Mrs. Hunt threw away. And it's mine now. Can I look at it?
I really like the pixelated rain on the glass roof there.
Ooh, to the hallways.
Ooh, like the door sound as well.
Yeah. Hurry up, Warden! Open up cell 31, release the patient. A very serious mistake has been made.
What? Hell? What? Who the hell are you?
I'm Sir Dr. Jekyll.
I've never seen you around here before. Are you new?
Yes, I just started tonight.
Well then, you should know that these procedures require the consent of Head Nurse Hunt. And that said consent must be approved by Dr. Edwards.
Of course. Were you saying I have broken the rules? The order came from Mrs. Hunt. I'm just following her command.
You should know that in such cases, I receive the order from Head Nurse Hunt in person.
Head worst?
Your head worst, yes, the sausage.
She's busy right now, the head worst. She told me you would understand.
Hierarchy is strictly followed here, Dr. Jekyll. Strictly followed here. If Director Edwards were to have the slightest hint of lawlessness amongst his subordinates, he would throw all of us out on our asses.
He sounds terrible.
Yeah, he's a right prick. Anyway, all the patients in this hallway are under the responsibility of Dr. Hunter.
Oh.
You're not authorized to treat them. You seem a bit lost, Dr. Jekyll. But don't worry. You'll gradually learn how Blackstone operates.
Maybe I don't want to.
Take this haunting melody, for instance. This plays 24/7 to ensure everyone remains crazy.
You seem to enjoy Come In.
Ooh.
George Blizzard's opera. The one playing on the gramophone.
Ah. I thought you meant the daughter of the guy that brings in the supplies.
Oh. Tell me more. No? Okay. Just good. It seems to be the master key that opens all the cells.
What the fuck are you doing, Dr. Jekyll?
I was admiring the keys.
You're not authorized to open any cells. Are you fucking kidding or what?
I apologize. I was just admiring the key. A lamp, a cup, a small box.
Ah, yes, the cursed music box. Before the new patient, cell 31 was occupied by a guy who howled every night.
Oh.
It was unbearable. Relative brought that music box that played Greensleeves because it claims it calmed him down.
Did it? And did it?
Oh, it certainly did. At the cost of me having to wind up that infernal contraption all bloody night.
All night long.
If I hear Greensleeves again, I swear to God I'll open one of these cells and admit myself to the madhouse.
Oh well, we can make that happen.
You know what? Take it out of me sight. Fuck it off. You've been doing me a great favour.
Alright. A big favor, as releasing the patient from cell 31.
Not that big.
Alright.
Keep it away from me, would ya?
Alright, well, at least pop in and say hello through the window. I see Professor Ward. Professor? It's Sir Arthur. I've come to get you out of here. He doesn't hear me. He seems lost in thought. Closed, obviously. Oh, patient report. Alright, cell 31, Nelson Ward. Extreme obsessive disorder. The patient believes that reality is inhabited by deceased surrounds us. His insistence on trying to prove it has driven him to madness. Poppycock! What's that
Cocky pop.
Cocky pop. Okay, so this is Francis Cavendish. The patient suffers from an uncommon but diagnosed allergy to sunlight, which has led him to believe he's an Upia, a vampire. Extremely dangerous. Do not open the cell without supervision from Dr. Catherall. He sounds like he's having fun. Alright, 32. What did you get up to? Oh!
Ooh.
Confidential. Oh, maybe this is Mrs. Ainsley's daughter, because C.A.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, Matthew Lane, he's paranoid. He claims that arachnids have become conscious and want to dominate society. When the patient suffers a violent episode, it's very important not to enter the cell, but rather to try and calm the patient from the outside. You know, you just go, calm down, dear. Calm down. Cannot open the door with that. I just thought we might be able to wind it up. Piss this dude off. Oh god, now I've got cum in my head. Beat that rhythm of the drum. Sorry, it's just the way that it was just like. Sorry, I was having a little peek at the hints, just so that we can. So here's a beautiful bust. I regret this act of vandalism, but I must do it. Oh, dirty. Don't go near the crack.
Don't go near the crack. There's. Wait, what the hell is that? I could have sworn everything was clean.
He's off to do that. And then this crack, I believe, is full of spiders. Based on their size and color, I'd say they're a species of Paradoxa hyboreus. I take a sample of my friends at the Comparative Zoological Museum at Harvard confirm that I'm right. But I'm not going to touch them with my bare hands, let them roam around in my pockets. Well, I have a box.
That is a wolf spider.
Come here, little friend. I've found you a new home. It plays Greensleeves. Do not be afraid. Right. You're doing great. I've got you. Yes, you wipe that
He's a
dirty
good
man.
little spider.
Yes.
He's a good little spider.
I know exactly where this is going. Number 33. I have a musical box for you.
Yes, we are, DD. Yes,
Come
we
on,
are.
little one, be free. Greensleeve! Oh, sorry, I know that's you, but good God, I had to scream it. No, it's coming for me, it's coming for me, you will not get inside my brain! It's coming closer! Get me out of here for Christ's sakes! Help!
Dr. Jekyll! I'll handle it. I know what to do in this situation.
Come in.
There's nothing wrong, Mr. Lane. Remember Dr. Armitage's words. Let's try some of the exercises he suggested, shall we? God, this is going to take a while.
Good, 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 good.
Rabble, rabble, rabble. Talking, talking, talking. Yoink.
Yoink.
How many crumbs are we up to? Yes.
Yes. Yep, not paying any attention. Do not know how long it will take for this warden to calm the patient. Now that I have the professor's cell door open, I think the most sensible thing is to return it to the key. I don't want to be risk being missed. Beat that rhythm of the drum. Beat that rhythm of the drum. Beat that rhythm of the drum. Oh, Professor. Professor?
Sir Arthur.
I've been calling you through the door. Couldn't you hear me?
I'm sorry, I was mulling over the design of the Box of Revelations.
You are a bit nutty, I suppose.
I could increase the machine's power so its range is wider. Yes. But for that, I'll need the Scarlet Stone.
The Scarlet Stone?
That's what I said.
I suppose that is what Professor Patrick Moore has gone to to fetch in Scotland. He just sketched it and came back.
Yeah, a drawing won't do. Did you drag Patrick into this? How could you be so foolish? By the way, what are you doing here?
What am I doing here? Rescuing you, rescuing you, Garrett. Someone set up a trap for you, and I locked you in this padded cell. You have got.
Whoa. Everything makes sense now. This is Blackstone, and they only lock up the mad here. But I'm not mad. They didn't believe me. So, as you say, someone set me up.
Do you have any idea who this might be? Because you see, you turned my voice into something funny.
Patrick? No, Patrick wouldn't do that. Oh, I think I am crazy because your voice is sounding very weird. Give me half an hour to mull all this over.
Wait a minute. Someone's coming.
Do not say anything. They're not gonna see me.
What?
I swear, yes, this poor wretch is so hard.
Oh, this is bloody me, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Oh, you fucking broke me and I fucking forgot it was me. I didn't even consider. Take your time, sir. Yeah. If you need me, I'll be at the hallway entrance door. You know the drill.
Henry. Oh, yes. I regret to see you in this situation, Nelson. I could get you out of here, you know. I am friends with the director of this facility. What? Sir Arthur! What are you doing here?
Do you know what, Dean Carter? Oh, my voice is still funny. Before you came in, I was thinking of turning this all into a Sherlock Holmes story. Oh, the Strand would have loved it. I should not be in a box. It's clearly messed up with me voice. But you've ruined the climax of the investigation for me. You've confessed your guilt without the intervention of the detective.
I think I am crazy. Daisy. Everyone's voices are different.
No, I have no idea what you're talking about. I suspect that Professor Ward's disappearance had to do with the donation my order made to the university. I dealt with the professor before, and he doesn't fit the profile your university has made for him. Hey. Although you already knew that. Hey, listen. As you know, that money was for the sole and exclusive use of Professor Ward here.
How many people are actually in this room with me?
Let me tell you the facts and how we all ended up here in Blackstone. So here's a flashback inside a flashback. We are indeed inside.
Are you accusing me, Sir Arthur?
Inception.
I bet you don't have any evidence against me.
Thank you for confirming my suspicion with your statement. Oh, you're fucked.
What?
That mention of betting. In our conversation tonight at the university, you couldn't stop dropping phrases worthy of a gambling addict. I'd bet anything.
Let's check the evidence, yes.
She might have an ace up your sleeve. You also got nervous when I asked if the professor had debts. You took it personally, as if the question had been directed at you.
Because you did. You prick. That made you my prime suspect.
I have no idea what's happening.
I think you waited a lot and quite badly. You've not had much luck lately, have ya? That's why, when you found out that a significant amount being bestowed anonymously to the university, you saw an opportunity to get your hands on it.
This is like watching the theater. This is great.
Apparently,
Maybe insane.
the professor was quicker than ya.
Oh yes, that. A few days ago, he confessed to me that he put his debts several £1,000s because of poker.
Oh.
I don't know who he poked, or if he knew him, but Henry is the treasurer of my department's metaphysic research, and he appeared very desperate during our conversation. So by withdrawing the money, I thought I might prevent him from committing an act he might regret. And
Oh.
yes, now I'm here. I'm watching all four of you talk.
Four of
Did I
us?
do the right thing?
That was the key.
That was the key. You just said you were friends with the director of Blackstone.
No, don't drag Edward into this.
A great friendship. It allows you to skip the strict visiting times to gain approval of the severe Mrs. Hunt. You just like to call her something else that starts with a C. And to have the warden open cells like a hotel bellhop. You took advantage of her close bond to devise a plan to get Professor Ward into Blackstone.
Oh wow, now there's 5 of you talking.
You tricked him into coming here under the pretext that a certain metaphysical phenomena were occurring that the professor couldn't resist investigating. Once he arrived at his desiccation, according to the coachman, the director himself was waiting with 2 wardens. Desiccation, good lord.
I like desiccated coconut on my little pastries as I make it home.
You wait a day for your victim to be immersed in the anguish and pessimism of being locked up in a place like this.
Cake.
Crumb cake. And now you've come to blackmail your friend. To sell him his freedom for the money my order donated for his innocent gentleman. To this innocent gentleman. Tell me,
I don't have an innocent gentleman.
were you and Director Edwards planning to split 50-50, or would you have taken a higher percentage? This is a string of lies. For God's sake. Who would believe this far-fetched story from a writer undermining his own reputation with his defense for spiritualism? Oh, that's you.
Scotland Yard, for example.
Just in time, Sergeant Collins. Don't listen to the voices. Weird things happening in this cell.
I told you to wait for us outside, Sir Arthur.
Oh, sorry, the weather wasn't cooperating. Oh.
Although I must congratulate you on your good work. Why is it that I heard 5 voices in here when I was only 3 of you? Mr. Carter, you're under arrest for crimes of coercion and blackmail.
This is an outrage.
Mallory! Issue a search warrant against Director Edwards. His accomplice would keep him in company in a Pentonville cell. Dean Carter. Yeah, you.
You'll regret this, Sergeant.
Mallory? Add threatening authorities to the charges against Mr. Carter.
No. I didn't mean to.
I have a question about this whole affair. Yes, Professor Ward?
Jesus.
Can I keep this straitjacket? It feels like home. Really helps me think.
And the flashback is over. I cannot believe it! Henry was behind this entire affair? As any good mystery novel, at least the suspect turns... Oh good, my voice is going back to normal. Turns out to be the primary instigator.
Very well, gentlemen. We've finished with the trifling matters. Shall we move on to more pressing concerns? Thank you. Here we have the Box of Revelations, an artifact of my own invention, funded by Mr. Conan Doyle and his order. Thanks to the preliminary work of my friends Patrick and Beatrice, with a few adjustments, I can have the contraption operational by tonight. Spoiler alert, I did keep the straitjacket. So if you allow me half an hour, we can proceed to test the machine's effectiveness at 34 Benwell Street. Don't want the wrong address.
No.
That could be disastrous.
Yes.
The preternatural activity is... well, it's very high there. Any questions?
Right now I must change my attire.
I've got a really great jacket that you can wear.
I've just returned from a lengthy journey and my clothes are soiled. I watched several men die. I shat myself.
Oh, Patrick, always so meticulous. Again, I've got a really good jacket for you. It's very good. We're conducting an investigation, not attending a fashion show. Let's not delay science with trivial matters.
But look, you can see the shit coming out of my ass. Look, there's a dark line and everything. Look at this.
You shouldn't have sat on that wet bench.
What exactly does the Scarlet Stone do you?
It serves as a source of unlimited energy. The sophisticated nature of the Box of Revelations demands substantial power. It is curious that, in the midst of the Industrial Revolution, we had to look for a super battery in the past. Is this irony? Ironic, isn't it?
And you're certain that it will work as intended?
Of course it will. The straitjacket told me so. The Herbans were the Da Vincis of their time. A civilization filled with Marconis, Berliners, and Lenoirs. Have faith, my friend.
Donuts.
Have faith. Faith is the name of my straitjacket.
Yes.
Have faith.
I've been investigating 34 Benwell Street.
Really?
I made contact with an entity.
Likely old Highmore, I presume. He was accused of the disappearance of several women from the East End. Unable to endure such infamy, he hanged himself from the basement beam.
Oh.
Were you able to engage in conversation with him?
Yes.
Two-way communication. In the cell, I had five-way communication. Excellent. What did he say?
He practically kicked me out of his house, sir.
Well, that confirms our suspicion that ghosts are not benevolent entities. Have you taken notes, Sir Arthur? Precautions are necessary in that household. By the way, Mr. Conan Doyle will be accompanying us tonight.
Someone should watch us die.
So, if you'll allow me half an hour, we can proceed and test the machine's effectiveness at 34 Benwell Street. The preternatural activity there is very high. Any questions?
I believe we've covered this already. Ooh.
Ah, yes, I am repeating myself. Really? In that case, let's get moving.
Oh, so you had your half an hour already? It's done. The gentleman guarding the house will let us work in peace. There's nothing like a few pounds and a bottle of whiskey to ensure a successful deal. Now, when I say pounds, I mean women, if you understand where I'm getting it. You know, they go to pound. Yes.
Wonderful. Gentlemen, Miss, we stand before 34 Benwell Street. I'll summarize its history in 4 lines.
Blow the bloody doors off. Oh, those are words.
Or maybe 5. In 10, I think.
Professor, remember when you said you'd let me know, you wanted me to let you know if you ever started rambling?
I remember perfectly.
Well, this is one of those moments.
Is that so? Well, thank you very much, Patrick. I don't know what I'd do without him, honestly. Right. The phenomena in this house began after the suicide of its first owner.
Ew.
Thomas Highmore was unjustly accused of the disappearance of several women from the East End.
How do we know it was unjustly? He might have done it.
Because it was me that was
This is-
responsible. I mean, no trial took place if the evidence against him was weak. I suppose it was all due to some grudge.
It was about the bins.
Someone wanted to frame him to tarnish his reputation.
He put the bins out at the wrong time.
And they succeeded. Yes. Poor Thomas Highmore couldn't live with the stain on his honor for putting the bins out at the wrong time. So he hanged himself by one of the basement beams.
So I just love the idea that he did it because of bin times.
Since then, metaphysic phenomena have been driven away all who lived here and all who tried to put out the bins. Patrick managed to make contact with the spirit of, we assume, Thomas Highmore.
Yes, what if it's not? I want to issue a warning before we enter. Ghosts can be violent in Tatars. We must exercise extreme caution.
All of our studies confirm Patrick's words. Except we have no time to exercise. We have an investigation to do. That's all for now. Are you ready to... If, you'll excuse me. Nervous, my friend?
No, quite the opposite. Beatrice and We're letting Beatrice and Sir Arthur Conan Doyle hit it off. I'm eager to enter the house.
You know, I find it hard to interpret others' feelings when I'm not wearing my jacket. But I believe there's something bothering you.
Why didn't you inform me about this hoose?
Dreamlike haze. Whoa.
I had to find out from a notebook I found in your room. Or the box of revelations. Damn it! Why did you make it? Why did you hide that you were making it? Why didn't you tell me about the donation from the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn?
Patrick, do you hear what you're saying? All that stuff sounds fucking insane.
I thought we were more than just colleagues. I thought we were I thought we were friends. Don't tell my fiance. That's not my fiance, never.
That is exactly why.
What?
How many times have we investigated a place and found no evidence? This house could have been just another one. But thanks to your research, we now know that it's a place we've been seeking. The box of revelations was nothing but a crazy theory based on the prototype of your magnetic field dispenser. The ectoplasm of England's most reviled medium.
Come on, Fia.
She's dead,
I'm
you
going
know.
to like you.
A relic whose origin is lost to the mists of time.
Many people died during that.
It was impossible for it to work, no matter how much money Sir Arthur's eccentric friends donated.
Oh, you think they're crazier?
But it works. It fucking works, thanks to you. Without your help, none of this would have happened. None of those people would have died.
You're not answering me. Why did you hide it all from me? Why did you leave me out?
Because I didn't want you to end up like me. Look at me. I'm fucking insane. Since I was a child, I was obsessed with the mystery of the beyond.
You look beautiful to me.
I've researched old age, and what have I learned about it?
Oh, you researched it, not reached it.
Nothing. Nothing. A handful of hypotheses, and whatever else I just said.
That will change today.
Yes, it will, and you have a bright future ahead of you. You are an excellent professor and engaged to a beautiful lady.
Yes, about that.
I did not want you to throw your life away by staying by the side of an old man who couldn't put his shoes on the right feet. Look, they're still backwards.
So it's not the problem isn't that they're on the wrong feet, it's that they're backwards.
That's the answer that you sought. You are my friend, Patrick. The only friend along with Beatrice.
Oh yes, that's my name.
Never doubt that.
I decided many years ago to investigate this phenomena. Oh, and the jacket. Don't forget your new love of the jacket. It's my life.
Yes,
Nothing
my
can
sweet,
change
sweet
that.
jacket.
And I'm no longer engaged to Rose, so if you want to have a dalliance, I'm available. I mean, what?
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
I appreciate your words. I am without a fiancé and without a money. The only thing that keeps me going is this.
Well,
And if
I want you to have my jacket.
if I become someone like you, it'll be a pleasure.
Oh, I don't know what to say. I mean, it's all been leading up to this, hasn't it? All these years.
Say we're going to enter that house and make history.
And that's exactly what we'll do. And history, shall we?
After you.
There's no chance of a reconciliation with Rose?
No,
Good. I mean, she might reconsider.
her family won't.
Good. I mean, are you sure about that?
Very sure, Professor. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
That's a relief. I mean, I've been holding on to this for years now, so now I can say it. Rose was a fucking bitch. The time has come. Tomorrow, the whole world will awake to news that the beyond exists. We will provide irrefutable visual and auditory evidence of this fact. Let's go into that house and make sweet, sweet history. Before we begin, I want Sir Arthur to familiarize himself with the box of revelations.
I've touched your box before, so I mean, him.
Its mechanism is quite complex, so I'll summarize how it works. The purpose of this machine is to enhance metaphysic activities recorded both visually and audibly.
Wait a moment, is this so that you can make ghost pornos?
Let's break it down. The ectoplasmic sample from the deceased medium Florence Cook will act as a link between and channel between both worlds. It requires considerable power for this to happen. The power is provided by the Scarlet Stone. Legend has it that this technological artifact opens portals to other worlds, which would benefit our purpose. Although it's nothing more than a powerful energy generator. Lastly, Eugene Wood's photographic plates will capture everything that happens while the machine is running. I've managed to divide the plate into sections, which will allow us to take up to 45 photographs.
Ooh. Perfect for your next
That leaves
ghost
us
porno.
room. Yes, I was going to say that leaves room for 44 photos of beautiful ladies. While Sir Arthur is recounting his dull chronicle at Blackstone, I took the liberty to make a small modification to the box of revelations.
Which was?
I added a photographic cylinder to record all the sounds around us. A phonographic one, actually, not photographic, phonographic. It's two different things. You wouldn't believe it, but it is. Are you ready, Sir Arthur?
I am ready, Professor.
Beatrice,
Whenever you want.
would you do the honors, Patrick?
It will be my pleasure. And yours, maybe.
Turn on the box of revelations, Patrick.
Let me first turn on Beatrice Shaw. This wait is becoming endless. Sir Conan? As Professor Ward said, let's make history. Oh, this room's also affecting my voice.
The cylinder is starting to pick up sound. I am Professor Nelson Ward. Beside me, Professor Patrick Moore, co-responsible for this experiment and any damages that may occur. We are accompanied by the medium Beatrice Shaw and the project's patron, Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. At this moment, the machine is creating an electromagnetic field whose electric charge will attract those on the other side. Yes, I have quite the flair for the dramatic. It's basically a call effect, like one of those newfangled telephones. Next, we'll increase the machine's power. There's a dial, 10 positions from 0 to 100. Would you be so kind as to turn the dial to 10, Professor Moore?
Can I
before we
switch it
turn the party up to 11.
to 69?
Nice.
I'm starting to get cold. Indeed, the temperature's dropped.
That's a good sign. Yes, sir. Yes, sirree. Very good sign. Look, you can cut diamonds on my nipples.
Propose we could proceed to make contact. Thomas. Thomas Highmore. Your presence is required on this side of the veil.
Behold the air conditioner.
Beatrice, lend me a hand. You are better at this.
Focus on my voice, Thomas Highmore. Follow my words. Advance in the darkness towards us. We desire your presence. Don't mind me, I'm just touching my thighs. I mean, what? My goodness.
Thomas Highmore? Are you Thomas Highmore?
I can't believe my eyes.
Mr. Highmore. He doesn't seem to hear me. Patrick, turn the dial to number 20.
You want to make this fascinating.
Mr. Highmore.
Who can hear you?
Oh, you're a quick one.
Be careful, Professor.
He heard you. He's curious about you.
He has no interest in me, Professor, but in the machine. Where did he...
Stay a little longer, please. The machine's energy may not be enough to keep the entity with us.
So you want me to turn it up, I guess?
We should increase to 30. Okay, Patrick. Put on... Oh,
Is everything alright, Beatrice? Beatrice? Yes, I'm fine. I felt a little dizziness. Maybe it's the machine's hum.
okay, Patrick, set the machine to Kickstart My Heart by Motley Crue. And
It's
turn
a
it up
very-
to 30.
Piercing sound.
Come on. Yes.
Are you feeling better, Beatrice? Yes, don't worry about me. Continue. I have a bad feeling. What do you mean? Haven't you noticed there's evil in the air? Turning it up to 30. Wait a moment. What's wrong, Sir Arthur? Are we sure about this? What do you mean? I don't know. But I think we should stop the experiment.
Stop. We have gone as far as any mortal can go in metaphysic research.
That is what I meant, Professor Ward. What we have achieved today is unprecedented. We could repeat the experiment another time. Maybe in a safer place.
Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, are you a little pussy?
A pussy is not the right word. Cautious is more accurate. Something tells me we should not continue.
I had no idea that you were such a little bitch. What do you think, Patrick?
I am sorry, Sir Arthur.
What's happened?
Do you see something, Beatrice? Nothing. Nothing at all.
Well, we're gonna have to go from... Oh, fuck. Holy shit.
Did you see them? For God's sakes, did you see them? There were legions of ghosts. They were women and children. You're more reasonable than Professor Ward. Stop this, please.
Patrick?
afraid of, Sir Arthur?
I think it's the closer I get to the machine, my voice gets stranger, Professor.
That is scary. But are you serious? You haven't even scratched the surface. You frequent spirit sessions. What did you expect to find, if not this, when you visit those mediums?
I'll just say we should take it easy.
Well, I think we need to turn the machine.
Our Revelations has recorded the whole session. The material should be enough for our purpose.
Beatrice is looking kind of funky over there. But anyway, that's beside the point. The machine is only operated at 30% of its capacity. I think we need to turn it up from Kickstart My Heart to Detroit Rock City.
Her eyes appear to have gone
That's
red,
what I
don't they?
think. Yeah, she's looking kind of funky over there.
This is what worries me, Professor. I don't want to discuss it further. As the project's patron, I demand that.
To hell with your patronage, and to hell with your stupid Order of the Golden Dawn. It's a fucked name, and there I said it. I fucking hate it. It's stupid. You wanted information, you wanted power, or name your fucking organization something sensible, you bastard. This is what happens when we peek in the beyond. What did you expect? We're all gonna come in here and diddle each other?
Beatrice? Beatrice, are you alright? Oh!
Oh shit.
Hello? Sir Arthur? Sir Arthur? Can you hear me? Are you alright? What? Oh, yes. I'm in shock. What happened? Where are the others? Beatrice attacked us and took the machine. The professor went after her. He said she was possessed. Is that possible? I saw her eyes when she was about to throw me against that wall with superhuman force. Florence Cook was possessed moments before she was killed by the spirit who had tormented her since childhood.
Oh, the whole time?
Yes.
From that last one?
Yes. It is right, it is possible.
Oh, shit.
Beatrice Shaw has been possessed by the spirit of Themis Hamu. Well, what are we going to do? Find our friends and get you out of here. Come on, get up. I can't put weight on my foot. I twisted my ankle while struggling with Beatrice. I was trying to help the professor, but... It doesn't matter. Stay here. I'll come back here for you. Okay.
So hang on. So she was possessed from that last seance thing we did when she rose in the air and stuff.
Yeah, that was the other woman though. That was Florence Cook.
Oh, okay, I got it mixed up.
Yeah,
because you said the spirit that tormented her from childhood.
Yeah.
There was the other.
That's
right.
yeah.
Gotcha.
Florence Cook, she was tormented. It's like she'd stopped actually communicating. She was just using her nieces as a fake version of the spirit.
Right. Gotcha. Oh, holy shit. Okay.
What was that? The tremors began when Beatrice took control of the machine. I know the house has structural issues, which is why it was going to be demolished. Something tells me we've made the situation worse with the box of revelations. We need to get out of here now. Just leave Sir Arthur Conan Doyle behind. Oh. Beautiful furniture. I'm beginning to understand why this house hasn't been looted since it's been abandoned. I thought the last tenants left this house years ago.
Ooh. Welcome to my
Oh. He-
house.
Hello? Who are you? Oh. Sorry, I was looking at her. Not.
You thought he was talking to the statue?
He stopped in front of the statue. Look at it.
Oh my god! I was like, holy shit!
Where's Thomas Homeo?
Oh, fuck, that's good. Fuck, that's good.
It can hear me. Thomas Homo, he has a my friend. Where can I find him?
I love the way they've done the ghosts in this.
Yeah, although, like I said, look, he's looking towards the statue. The light is on the statue.
Oh, fucking hell.
Can I do anything to help you? Are you trapped in this place?
Show me you're here.
We have come to investigate. We don't want.
Oh, nah. Holy shit. Was that blood?
Blood.
Yo. Oh, that was fucking awesome.
I must avoid physical contact with entities as much as possible. Oh, Sir Arthur Conan Doyle.
Okay.
Sir Arthur.
Okay.
Sir Arthur, it might be a good idea if you left. I'm just saying. What? It can't be. Oh, shit. Hi.
Oh, nah.
This house is hiding more secrets than I thought.
Okay, putting away the just putting aside the funny voices we've been doing for a minute. This whole section is fucking awesome. Sorry, this is fucking sick. Holy shit.
The baby is holding a rattle between his tiny fingers. I think I can reach it. Oh, look at that.
Nope. Mm-mm.
He could not have been more than 4 months old when he died. She died with her son in her arms, and it looks like she has vampire teeth? What the hell happened here? I have to remember that there is a statue here. Otherwise, it might give me a heart attack.
I was talking to it and everything.
Yeah. I didn't even see the ghost. It just suddenly showed up, and I got freaked the fuck out. Oh, there's a trunk here. It's a trunk that we transport to... Yes, okay, there's nothing left inside. Sir Arthur, you can walk, right? I beg your pardon. You have not twisted your ankle. You are just scared. Yes, damn it. I don't want to admit I'm terrified. Sir Arthur Conan Doyle attending multiple seances. The same ones who write stories that send shivers down readers' spines. How could I show fear in such a situation? Calm down, will you? This is overwhelming for us all. I'm sorry. I'm even more sorry that I can't be more help now. I'm paralyzed by fear. Would you like me to accompany you to the X-yacht? You cannot stay here in this state. No, for God's sakes, no. I heard terrifying noises coming from upstairs, and I don't want to find out who or what is making them. You won't do much better off down here. Give me some time, please. Right now I can't think straight. As you wish. If anything happens, shout. Got it? I hope nothing happens.
Just go out the window, bro.
Yeah, there's a window
Go out
out
the
here, bro.
window.
Last time I left this house, I did it through that window. Now I can use the front door. And we leave together.
Because these ghosts didn't count on one thing. The power of friendship.
Yeah. It is the most powerful...
That whole thing with the blood and the ghost
Yeah.
running through him was fucking awesome. Okay, back to the dumb voices.
There is something here. It is a small rosary. You're right, it is. She could have lost her teeth to the pregnancy. Okay, we're going upstairs. Hello, Beatrice.
Oh, fuck.
Heimer, isn't it? What do you intend to do with the machinia? Beatrice Heimer, wait. Wait. Release Beatrice. Oh, motherfucker. 7 years bad luck. What?
Oh, Jesus!
Jesus!
Jesus.
Oh, hello. I'm going to
At
take...
the risk of sounding cliche, don't go in there. She's behind the door.
There are scissors next to the sewing machine. I believe they could be helpful. No. Okay.
Oh, no.
I'm
No.
I'm tempting fate. My scissors now. I'm really pushing my luck.
I mean, in Sydney, this place will go for like $2,000 a week, but anyway.
This would be, rentals of Sydney and Melbourne.
I do not think he's very safe.
Purple pingers. He's like, there's fucking mold in every bedroom and a ghost around every corner.
Oh, imagine this in section of VR, DD says. Surely the previous tenants fled when they realized where they had settled.
Stop. Oh, stop it. Oh.
They're boarded up from the inside, not to stop people from coming in, but for stopping things getting out. Oh. What the...
Holy fuck.
Professor!
Patrick, don't take another step, man. It's a poltergeist. A very violent one. It's trapped me in this room. Be careful. I don't even have my jacket.
I don't know how to make it disappear. I've never faced one before. Professor! We believe there was an intelligence behind poltergeist phenomena, right?
It's not a spontaneous phenomenon. There's intent behind it. The intent is to keep me from my jacket.
Have you tried communicating with it?
Yes, but it didn't work. I said, I need the jacket. There's a jacket. I gotta have the jacket. I'm not even good with communicating with the living, let alone the dead.
Okay, I will give it a 1 million try. Can we help you?
Try something else.
Thomas Heimer, are you causing these?
It may not be Highmore who's provoking it.
I'm going to try physical contact.
That is the fucking worst thing you could even think of doing, you idiot. That's what I tried, and all the objects were violently thrown at me. I'm lucky to be alive.
Whoever is behind this polter, guys, show yourself. I'm eager to meet you. It is not working. Let the professor go.
He won't, Patrick.
I think showing more authority might work. Let the professor go now.
It's not working. I'll try to say it myself. Release the professor immediately, you accursed thing, and let him get his favorite jacket. I am that professor with the jacket. It didn't work, Patrick. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Can you help us? Please! I think we are wasting our time, Professor. Maybe this requires a different approach. Not working for Presser. I will look for another way to make it disappear. Maybe it would like a rattle? It doesn't make any sounds. The balls are empty inside.
No,
Oh!
it's me both.
Oh! The balls. I'll unscrew the rattle balls first. Done. I think this might work.
It reacts to the sound of the rattle. Tornado, would you like some scissors? Do not stop. You bloody did it, man. Now I'll be able to go find my jacket. The entity behind the poltergeist was nothing more than a baby. Where did you get that rattle that managed to calm it down? Did you just have that with you? It's very weird, Patrick.
The tremors exposed the body of her mother and her child bricked up. The child was holding a rattle. Methinks that Thomas Highmore was not so unjustly... There you go. It's not as innocent as we thought. Or unjustly prosecuted. Come on, let's rescue our friend. Highmore is hiding behind that door. I tried to... Well, actually, I haven't tried to open it, but...
Something is coming.
Oh, Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, you've stopped being a bitch.
Ah! It's hideous.
I thought you didn't want to leave the basement. Things have happened down there. I fled the basement. Oh no, I'm getting closer to the box again. I fled the box in the basement in terror, but couldn't open the front door. There is... Oh, what do you call it? Poltergeist, that's it. He's blocking the way out. We're trapped. Why am I French now? We just faced one. And did you succeed? Oui. Then we can do the same with the one downstairs and we can get the fuck out of here.
Interesting.
We must confront Hamu. He is the epicenter of this all. He is behind the door and he has Beatrice. If we defeat him, it will be all over. And what is the plan? He has possessed Misha. How do you intend to separate the spirit from her body? Do you know how to perform an exorcism?
An exorcism? We're in the 20th century, Mr. Writer.
What's the alternative? We'll drag Beatrice out of this house.
Sorry, that's you talking.
Perhaps Hamir influence won't be effective outside of it. Are you sure that will work? I don't know. But if all fails, we'll improvise. Sir Arthur, are you with us? I'd flee this damn house if that poltergeist wasn't blocking the way out. But I guess I have no choice. I will not let anything happen to you. I appreciate your gesture, Professor Moore. I doubt you can guarantee my life. But what the devil? Let's do it! The box is closer. There is a problem. Highmore has locked the room and we cannot access it. If I had a pick, I could try and open the door. My Reverend Harry Houdini taught me how to pick locks and padlocks. And Sherlocks. I know how to do it.
Did you say a pick? I happen to have one. I always carry it with me in case I lock myself out of my house. It's in case they ever lock me in Blackstone again. Did you know they use locks on the straitjackets?
Give it to me, please. Very
Now's not
well.
the time. Oh, you meant the pick.
Very well, gentlemen, it's time to put an end to this. But I try, my voice will get even more higher the closer we get to the box.
Oh, it's misty in here.
Oh shit. Hi, Mo. We must hurry, or we'll be buried alive. Release Beatrice, hi, Mo. This is your last chance. Please leave. Beatrice, is that you? Hammer has control of my body, control of my thoughts. I can read his thoughts. He's furious. Give me your hand and let's get out of here, Beatrice. Stay back. You're in danger. I won't let you near. Here, I like how I feel.
What does Highmore want with the machine?
He knows what it's for. He's continued to try to materialize and finish what he couldn't finish. He's firmly believed the afterlife would give him a second chance. And he'll get it. I'm holding him back as much as I can, but it's hard. Oh, it's really hard. What couldn't Highmore finish? He did not commit suicide because he was wrongly accused. He was the killer they were looking for, and he was cornered. The walls are full of corpses. He killed his victims and hid the bodies behind them. It's like Rillington Place. Women, children, I can see their faces. I remember each and every one of his victims. What do we do, Professor Moore? Listen to me, Beatrice. Give me your hand and let's leave this house. Try to hold off Highmore until we're out on the street. No, he will kill me. He won't.
I swear.
He needs you. Don't you understand? If he kills me, one of you will be possessed next. And if you confront him, he will kill you one by one until he permanently inhabits a body. Then no one can interfere with his will.
We must think of something.
It's already been thought of. Every time Highmore, sorry, I almost called him Hormone, takes control of my body and turns the dial on the machine, he grows stronger, but it exhausts him. That's why I can talk to you now. I have to do it again before he takes control again. Do what, Beatrice? I'm going to turn up the dial to maximum. He won't be able to handle so much energy and he'll disappear.
Don't do anything rash, Beatrice. The machine's very expensive. And he has control of your body. You don't know how it'll work, and the consequences could be...
I feel him regaining control. There is no time. Listen to the Professor. Don't do it. Let us think of an alternative. I'm sorry, Patrick. It's too late. Highmore?
Hammer, enter my body and leave Beatrice alone. Do it, you damned bastard. I'm sorry, my friends. No!
Beatrice? No. No. My machine. Where's my friend?
She sacrificed herself for all of us!
We can find her. We can find her, Patrick. We can call out to her and...
I'm sorry, Professor. Beatrice was connected to Heimer. The energy from the machine affected them both. She is no longer with us. We have lost her, and we have failed her.
But...
I knew we were going too far with this. I warned you and you wouldn't listen. Can we turn the box off now?
we grew up together. I want her back.
It is not possible, Professor.
She's gone now. She's gone. I don't want to be without her.
Oh, I thought we... That was... I told you we should have turned the box off. Professor Sarathia, look. The room is dematerializing.
It's a TARDIS, of course. I think the Box of Revelations is still working.
And at full power. Look, what are those creatures?
The
They-
fuck?
They are not ghosts. They are not even Humion. We must stop the machine, Professor.
No! Can't you see? The machine is in conjunction with the Scarlet Stone, is showing us another dimension. The legends about the artifact were true.
What, that we could see? Ghosts?
It can open a portal to
Squids.
other realities.
I think Sir Arthur is right, Professor. We are unable to control our contact with the afterlife, and you saw the result. Do you think we can control this?
Beatrice may be here, Patrick. Maybe we can find her.
Beatrice is gone forever for Professor. Unfortunately, we have to accept it. Where have they gone? Oh, we forgot to turn it off, didn't we? Oh, shit! Incredible! We must end this before it is too late.
Beatrice! Can you hear me?
Stop it, Professor! Patrick Moore! Professor Moore! Oh, shit!
Holy shlug glug 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 glug.
What is that thing? Is it my mother? What is she saying?
I don't know what language it speaks. But I recognize several words. They seem to be subversions of ancient Sumerian.
What is it saying?
Realm of Earth. Invitation. Do robo show photo no. Darkness entrance.
I think it is referring to us having opened a door for this dimension to penetrate ours. And I do not think they will use a condom. That is why the Eternal Wind Order called the artifact the Key of the Stars.
Bo ro go show mo ro. powerful no more. Something is approaching.
My God, it's enormous! That's enough.
That's enough about my... Oh, I mean...
Oh. What? Everything's returned to normal, including my voice. Is everyone alright?
Yes, I'm alright.
Did you see the size of that being? It was colossal. I thought I was going to lose my mind at that sight.
Well, that's enough about my... That creature wanted to enter our reality, didn't it? Thanks to you, we didn't give it that chance.
That is correct. Although the Pope with tentacles might have still gotten through. At least I think so. I'm
Yes.
not too sure.
And he did get through, and he's going to go on to form the band Ghost.
Damn it! What have we done? Our actions have endangered humanity. We could have awakened something that no one should know exists. I never thought I'd say this word, but we must abandon all research into the afterlife. Our intentions has always been to show the world what lies beyond the earth. But is the world really ready for it? A single entity put us in danger and took the life of our dear friend Beatrice. We are the most qualified people to handle this, and I don't even know how we are still alive.
Not to mention what lies beyond the afterlife.
We managed to murder more than 2 old women, but, you know, two old women, definitely.
Other, less cautious researchers who follow our path could cause a catastrophe of epic proportions. I'm with you, Patrick. No one should know what happened here this night.
A plane of existence. It cannot reappear without the Scarlet Stone. Maybe we should bury it? Let's destroy it! Okay, that's even further.
These abominations of...
I didn't realize we were in Jurassic Park.
They know how to access our reality.
The professor is right, Sir Arthur. They will do it through the afterlife. We were the beacons that guided them here. Then the most sensible thing is to do, as you say, is to forget about this whole matter and feign ignorance whenever something does happen. Yes. I will tell my order that the experiment was unsuccessful. Crowley will be disappointed, but Crowley is always disappointed. But this information in the hands of that madman would be, oh, so extremely dangerous. So extremely dangerous.
Yes, it's be for the best. So this is the end of our careers.
I'm afraid so.
We've satisfied our curiosity and paid a high price. We cannot share these results with anyone.
What are we to do, Professor?
We're going to safeguard them until our deaths.
Were you misinvestigating this phenomena, Professor?
No.
Oh.
The only thing I'll miss is the company of my dear friend Beatrice.
And your straitjacket, yes?
Oh, I won't miss that. I have that.
We have unveiled the beyond.
Ah, there you are.
Rector Williams.
I was looking for you, Professor Moore. I wanted to discuss the matter of the letter of resignation the Department of Metaphysic Research that both Professor Ward and you have signed.
Yes.
Firstly, I must express my surprise that it was you who decided to resign. I know it was very harsh with you when I told you that you had 72 hours to...
You destroyed my life. Oh, bang. It doesn't matter. You did the right thing.
Yes. Allow me a question. What made you change your mind? Both of you were very convinced that,
There is no afterlife. Nor are there ghosts. There is no evidence of them, and there never will be. We were simply mistaken. There is nothing waiting for us when we die.
except heaven, of course.
Yes, expect heaven, I suppose. It might be filled with popes with tentacles now.
I'm glad to hear that. Well, I'm even more pleased that your judgment now corresponds to that of this institution. You are an excellent professor. I'm glad that you've rid yourself of these fantasies. By the way, I appreciate that you didn't file a complaint against Dean Carter and kept silent about such an unpleasant matter.
I did what now?
You heard me. A university like this cannot afford such a scandal.
How about I become Dean? Dean Moore.
Have a good day, Professor Moore. No. We're not going to do it like that.
Dean Professor... sorry, Dean Professor Moore. Well, I've resigned, so why am I still in the class? Oh, shit. What? What the And Beatrice?
Oh, it's Beatrice? Yeah.
Beatrice? Beatrice?
What a game.
Yes.
What a fucking game. That was awesome.
We've got our spookies in, Dave. We got our spookies in.
We sure did. I needed a dose of spookies.
Yeah. I wonder if they would ever consider doing a, because I think this is their most recent game, I think. An English Flaunting. As I've accidentally written.
English flaunting.
Yeah. Postmodern Adventures is the creator of this. We'll go to the website. Oh yeah, good old Amundo and his AGS tween. Here we go. Okay, so they have 5 games. English Haunting Indeed is their most recent one. I also have one of their previous ones called Nightmare Frames. Oh, the other 3 games look like they're free. They had Billy Masters Was Right,
Ooh.
Urban Witch Story, and Dead Dimension. So I think we'll hit those up at some point. Although I think, based on a poll I did a while ago, you and we're going to be heading into Sherlock Holmes territory. Which I suppose this is a good lead-in after Sir Arthur Conan Doyle and his ever-raising voice.
Yeah.
I got too close to the device, you see.
At least the jacket was saved.
Oh yeah. You gotta love the jacket. Everyone needs
Lord's jacket.
Everyone loves a good straight jacket now and then. Except at the Birdman rally. I I think that would cause issues.
Oh no, that'll hinder. Yeah,
Yeah.
that'll hinder if anything.
Yeah.
That was
Right.
awesome.
Yes. So we were going to start Sherlock Holmes, but I thought that where we were up to was probably going to take us less time, but it did not. So we will finish up there. I might stream tomorrow because it's public holiday for me, but I'm not sure when or where. I will come up with something at the time. I don't think I'll get to stream on Tuesday or Wednesday because I have things in the morning and I'm starting work on the Thursday, so I've got a lot of stuff to do before I start work. But yes, I'm looking forward to it. I still have even though I've signed the contract, I've done all these things, my brain is still like, what happens if it just suddenly falls apart before it starts? What will I do? I can't go back to looking for a job straight again. I've been doing this for 4 months. I can't keep doing that. I need a break from it. I need to do some work at least for a little bit. Even if they go like, you're not for this, I need to do work for at least a couple of weeks just to be like, I'm fine for the moment. I'm fine for the moment.
Yeah, fry your brain otherwise.
Yeah. Especially since I've now hit the point of Centrelink being like, maybe you should do an activity about, interview skills and all that. But the bigger problem was I was being ignored. If I could get to an interview, they always got me up to the, I was always at the last point before, someone, either the other person would get picked or... So I don't have a problem with interview. I have trouble with being noticed. Notice me, sensei.
Yeah.
But yes, so... yes. So hopefully I will see you all tomorrow. Maybe we could get Dave next Sunday. We'll see. I'll catch up with you next week and see where you're at. And
Sweet.
yes. Everyone have a good time. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Oh,
Not
Dee Dee's-
sure, Dee.
Yeah, Dee Dee's
Not
like,
sure.
when next proper Dave stream?
Not sure because weekdays are out.
Yeah.
I had
Completely,
to
'cause I
find
work
the
really-
key.
I start
Early.
really early now, so I'm out the door at 5:30 a.m. I'll figure something. We'll work something out. We'll work
Yeah.
something out.
Yeah. Okie dokie. Gonna say goodbye now, everybody. Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.